I have enjoyed my time in the Leadership Development Program very much. Also the workshops were very exciting and very educative. I've also gone out for a mission, which was a very good experience for a young Christian, just reaching out. So it's really been fun-filled.
The Leadership Development Program has really taught me so much, and one of the greatest opportunities that I got through the program was an internship opportunity that we did in the US. We had to go there and speak about compassion and what the Leadership Development Program is doing, and so we got to meet young people just like us who are living a different life but are willing to step into lives of children and young people like me, and just to share the relationship with Christ and share their journey in life. And that was really life-changing for me, because I got to interact with new people, make new friends, and also just appreciate how far the Lord has brought me. So that has really been key.
The thing that I've learned the most is about giving, that we are called to be givers. We start by, when you give, you really affect a life. And being Christians as we are, it is actually based on giving. It starts by God giving us His Son. So as Christians, we are called to be givers. And I am where I am today because someone gave. So it's about giving and giving selflessly.
The Leadership Development Program teaches us many values, and some of these values include integrity, stewardship, servant leadership. I personally have been able to practice stewardship, because the program gives us funds that we're supposed to manage for our school fees and our upkeep. So it really takes a good steward to manage the funds well and to plan yourself well. So during the 4 years I've been in the Leadership Development Program, I've learned how to manage my finances, and I'm really glad, because that's a very tricky place where many people mess up. So it has really given me the skills on how to manage my finances.
We are here to celebrate a level of success that these students have come to after 4 years of exposure on leadership principles and the trainings that go with that.
My journey has been good at times it's really gotten hard, but I want to thank God for this. It was really not easy. Coming from a poor background, first of all, I struggled with the issues of esteem. You know, I felt lesser of a person, so it really affected me in a way, but I want to thank God, because with time I came to overcome it, thanks to the program, to the Leadership Development Program, that made me feel valuable, made me feel I'm not any different from the others. It's been a growing experience, I would say, and every day I'm turned into a better person. Not that challenges are not there, but I think I'm prepared more to handle and face them properly. I was born in a family of 6 as the 4th born, and because my mother and father could not meet my needs, my aunt took me and my elder sister to put up with her, because she at least had a job. She's a teacher. I grew up under her care, and in 1996, when she heard of a sponsorship program being offered in the next church, it was actually communicated through Church of God. She took me there, and luckily I was enrolled in 1996. And Compassion Kenya has taken me through primary, it has taken me through high school and college. I was at Moi University.
Gunshots, poverty, war, houses on fire, children holding machine guns. That's the life that led my parents to flee from Uganda to Kenya, where I was born. When they got to Kenya, they didn't have anything. They didn't have a place to stay. They didn't have a job. They didn't know the language here, and it was really hard for them to survive. They fled Uganda because of the war that was happening. My mom didn't have any way forward, so she went to a church. She was told by the church about this program called Compassion, which assists children, and my mother decided to sign us up in.
I also want to thank one of the most influential people in my life right now, and that's my mother. She has sacrificed so much. And in fact, this doesn't belong to me. It really belongs to her. Thank you, Mommy. I'm very grateful for you.
The Compassion program helps children from a very young age and takes them to school, pays for their school fees, and takes them through a leadership development program that equips them and also makes them better people, especially children who can't afford their school fees and who are not financially stable. They gave me a new friend who was from Australia, and that was my sponsor, and I really thank God for that, because my sponsor really changed my life. And I remember the first letter I received. I was called into the Compassion Kenya office, and they told me that I have a letter from my friend from abroad. So I took the letter, and I was also given a mattress. We didn't have a mattress, we used to sleep down on the floor. So when I took the mattress, I was very happy. I got my sister, and that day we went home singing and very happy with the mattress up high on our head. And we read the letter word for word of what my sponsor had said, and he said that he loved each one of us and that he would want to see me go to university. All I dreamt of was getting food for the day, and now here I have a new friend who is telling me about a dream that will be to come 10 years later, and this was really encouraging, and it gave me so much hope, and it also made me, challenged me to think about the future more.
To my fellow students and graduates, the life is ahead of us now. There are many other graduates, but you are unique, you are different. And there's something great that has been put into you through Compassion, and you are now charged with a responsibility to make a difference in someone's life. We may have come from poverty, but poverty no longer lives in us. We are free. We are free. We are rich in Jesus' name. And we are going to enrich this country. We're going to change the leadership of this country. And that's where we are going. Thank you.
My relationship with Christ has been taken deeper. I now understand what I believe in. I now understand my faith. I can now defend it. So I would say I've matured in a way as far as my relationship with Christ is concerned. And I think the values that God has been teaching me is persistence and faith, that we need to be patient, we need to be persistent, and we ought to have faith in Him, faith that everything is possible with Him. Now that I've acquired all this through the Leadership Development Program, I plan to give back to society. Then in my school where I teach at Bunyore Girls. As I even teach the students, I will mold them. I'll be a guide to them, a role model, and mold them into people that will take after God. And then to my local church, I will target the young children. Actually, I had begun in my local church that I will introduce them to Christ at a tender age, as young as they are, that they grow up in the fear of God.
One of the values that we are taught in the leadership development program is servant leadership. And one of the best ways that I've seen this actually being demonstrated is when the country director of Compassion Kenya actually came and washed my feet. And it was really humbling to see him just get on his knees and wash my feet. It really shows how our leaders should actually be, and it challenges us, even as we are leaders now, that we should go out there and wash other people's feet. Jesus washed the feet of the disciples, and Jesus is God, and He humbled Himself down to that point. So it teaches us as leaders to humble ourselves even as we go out there into life, to humble ourselves and serve others regardless of our levels and everything, because Christ is all about love and about service, and that was very, very well demonstrated by our country director. And one of the things I plan to do is to wash many other people's feet, both physically and doing it in other ways by serving them and serving my community. So that was really key.
My future plan and what I'm putting in place to see that it comes to pass is that I want to further my education. I currently have a first degree. I would love to get a second one in linguistics or comparative education. And then I would love to set up a business for my mother to empower her economically. She's currently just farming, small-scale farming, so I would love that she does it even on a larger scale and even start a cereal business for her so that she can be selling cereals, and to help my younger siblings who are still in school to complete their schooling.
I did a degree in psychology, which has really equipped me so much and got me to understand myself better, and also give me skills on how to understand other people and how to relate with them, because I plan to make a difference in society. So the best place to start is by understanding the society itself. So psychology has really equipped me in doing that. I also set up a company. Its name is Kenyan Poets Lounge, where I want to create job opportunities for young people, just to give them a space where they can use their talent and also earn from it. So that's what I'm planning to do.
I'm happy about what I am today, although not that I'm really where I want to be. I would like to be more than what I am today, but this is a great step, really. I never knew I would make it this far. My family is very proud of the program, and particularly my mother. At times when I tell her about my sponsor and my younger sisters, they really get excited, so I think they love the program.
I'm really grateful that my mother is right here witnessing my graduation. I'm so glad for all the effort she has put in my life and all the sacrifice she has made to make me the person I am today right now. And I really thank God because she got to know God and she instilled godliness in me. I also thank God for all the parents of the other LDP students who've walked with us all throughout the journey since we were very young, and when there was no hope and when there was no food and when there was seemingly no future, but they decided to stick with us and hold our hand and walk with us till this very moment. And I'm really grateful for their sacrifice they've made, and you've really given us a picture of what we should do to our own children, of how we should lead them.
I'm really grateful to my sponsor, Reverend Sebaron Bushon from Canada, for what he has done, for the much he has given to see to it that I am where I am today. And to the other sponsors, they may really not know the much they are touching our lives, but we are very much grateful to them that we are who we are today because they've given their time, they've given their finances to us. I would also like to thank our leadership development specialists. They have seen us grow. They have rebuked us where we've gone wrong. They have encouraged us. They've patted our backs when we've done it right. And we really want to appreciate them, that in them, some of us have had parents we never had. Some of us have had aunties we never had, uncles we never had, and we are so grateful to them. I appreciate Compassion Kenya very much, yeah, because it's through them, it is through their initiative that I got to go through my schooling. They've really molded me into a person wholly, you know. They've touched all the spheres of my life, so I'm very grateful to them. My name is Melissa Munala Hakasa, and I'm a true success story of the Leadership Development Program.
My name is Chris Mukasa, and I've been greatly impacted by the Leadership Development Program.
We are the Leadership Development Program, class of 2012.
Class sponsors, thank you.